At this steakhouse in Beijing, one ingredient takes center stage: Australian beef. Imports to China have surged this year by about 30% compared to 2024.
In China, we can only get like either Australian or American beef. But after like some research and like getting some feedback from customers, we stick with the Australian one. Yeah, because of its texture. Texture is more tender.
Washington's trade war with Beijing has impacted American supplies, adding to the appeal of Australian imports that are known in China for their high quality. It's this reputation that Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese wants to capitalise on during his 6-day visit to China.
1 in 4 of Australian jobs depends upon our trade, and around about 25% of our exports go to one destination, China.
While in Shanghai, the Australian leader launched a tourism campaign aimed at attracting Chinese travellers. Trade between their countries spans agriculture to education, but Australia's primary export is iron ore that helps fuel China's vast steel sector. That trade, however, is threatened by Beijing's push to clean up the industry and use so-called green steel.
I think what we'll see is some more clarity around the future of steel and iron. That's particularly also looking at the delegation that is accompanying Albanese in China. There seems to be a very strong focus around these natural resources.
Chinese investment in Australia has been restricted by national security concerns that are shared by its most important defence ally, the United States. Washington and Canberra are both wary of China's growing influence in the Asia-Pacific. Prime Minister Albanese is expected to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Beijing and must walk a difficult tightrope in balancing Australia's economic interests with its security concerns. Expanding business ties may be his goal, but behind the scenes are disagreements over China's military activities in the region and its detention of Australian nationals due to spying allegations. But for those in China with an appetite for Australian goods, Albanese's visit is good news. They're hoping it will ensure a steady supply to satisfy local demand. Katrina, Al Jazeera, Beijing.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.